I just now saw your blossoming shot title
Dude,
picture.
oh,
I
it's
like
such a
it. I
serious
like that.
spot.
Thanks.
I like that picture. That was nicely made.
I'm so glad it's not something like blooming shot.
Yeah, it'd be a
That
real
was not-
shame if I accidentally made the wrong title. Dungeon and or Dragon. No, I'm gonna make this quick. There's enough exposition later. My mic quality is worse again. I didn't think it could get worse, but it is now. Just getting right into it, I'm gonna list the players and characters they played. Quango, which is a name you've probably heard if you've seen any of my other videos, is playing his totally original character, Bradley Edwin Armstrong, from nothing. He's not from anything, because it's his own original character. The other three characters are all my friends who haven't been in any of my videos, I believe. We got CJ playing as Monsoon, Doug playing as Saji Frahit, I think that's how it's pronounced, and Aiden is playing as Otto. And I should say that me and Quengo work together to change the way that AC works. Now, AC is damage reduction, and dodging is much harder. Every character has a dodge class and an armor class, effectively making this the AC/DC system, the only thing that's called that. If a roll is below your dodge class, you dodge it, and you take no damage. If it's above your armor class, it hits for full damage. But if it's between or including your AC or DC, it hits, but you take reduced damage. The type of armor you're using determines the damage reduction. 75% reduction for heavy armor, 50% for medium armor, 25% for light armor, and 10% for no armor, but 25% for Quengo because I made an exception for the monk. Yeah, and he convinced me a few months ago. I'm not getting into it. Effectively, if you have no armor, the system is exactly the same as the original AC system, but you take 90% damage when your AC is hit instead of 50% damage, to make up for the fact that enemies will have lower to hit values with this system. As for this video, not much interesting stuff will happen visually, at least not for a while. For the most part, this video will be entirely audio, but I will have a few moments with visuals whenever you hear this sound. I shouldn't use that sound, but I love it too much. Whenever you hear that sound, that means I put something on screen that you should look at, since I assume you'll have this open in another tab as audio. Until a fight happens, in which case there will be visuals constantly shown, such as the map and rolls. Anyway, enjoy the very good mic qualities from everyone. Time to begin.
I'm gonna call him Saggy purposefully.
If you call him Saggy, he's smacking you.
Sorry to interrupt, but my
That's
roll
alright.
20 says my armor class is 813.
Yeah, so, the first number, that's not, the first number is the dodge class, the second number is the armor class. I put them both in the armor class slot.
Are you
But
guys ready to do some blossoming shot?
What did you just say?
Blossoming shot.
heck, I
You
was
have
gonna
to
say
bring him
something,
into
but
the
I completely
blossoming
forgot.
behind.
What are you,
The blossoming bottom.
Are you guys ready to play some bodacious shot? Fuck.
can you shut up?
Bodacious shit. My favorite campaign.
There was something I was gonna say, and I completely forgot what it was.
We're gonna talk about
your
the
mom.
ballistic shoot.
Shut up.
Shut up, Doug.
Shut up, Doug.
Bombastic. Sharp.
Yeah, Tyler, maybe if you were good at making names for your things.
Babushka shot. Fuck.
Also,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
probably
some
have to go
ballistic
in...
shit, bros. Woo!
Okay, I'm muting.
My man is 20.
Shut up.
Shut up.
So, I'm gonna start with a bit of exposition that I wrote. Hold on, I'm gonna start by turning it down, actually. Mailboxes. They're not something you often think about. Of course, if you don't know many people, then mail isn't necessarily something to look out for, but even still, it's important to check a mailbox frequently, just in case you receive something urgent, right? A place to store letters, to send or receive them. Really, a small wooden box is all that's needed, something that can hold a letter. Monsoon's mailbox is about as ordinary as can be. Living out an early retirement, I'm bad at reading words, I guess. Monsoon owns a small but pleasant house in a port town. He'll receive letters from local businesses or mail about successful sales of seafood products. He checks frequently because he has things to check on and maintain. Bradley Armstrong didn't have a house to call his own, and thus no mailbox either. He usually only lived in a town for a few weeks. He would start by doing something to get himself liked, and usually would rely on a discount or an inn for his deeds, if not free living. He would do small jobs around to help and acquire income, but he felt empty inside. It had been years since he started searching for his daughter, trying to repent for his abandonment of her, but he had never even come close, not a single lead. It had been years since he last felt a shred of hope for finding her. Now, He tried to redeem himself by being as helpful as he could in various towns, but nothing would fill the void in his spirit from failing his mission. At least he had a spirit, though. Otto didn't have that luxury. After serving as a militant force for years, the Warforged machine had no real purpose in life. He was not employed, was not utilizing his arms, he was doing nothing. He spent longer and longer in his hibernation state every day, and he had no reason to be conscious for very long. After waking up from about 40 hours of energy saving, he saw a note laid carefully on his arm. Monsoon found the same note in his mailbox. Brad was given the note while visiting a postal-driven town. The three of them accepted the terms of the note. Brad and Monsoon disposed of their letters. Otto kept his around for something to read and study next time he got bored. In that same postal town as Brad, living homeless and struggling to find a job, a young man by the name of Saji Frahit sat in a cheap sleeping bag, wearing clothing that hadn't been washed in a month. Unlike Brad and Otto, he found the use of a mailbox to be critical. He checked every day to see if a job application came back, so he could finally start building a life of his own. The day Brad received his letter, he decided to accept, hoping some consistency could settle his mind. He walked out of the inn he was staying at and threw his letter away. The meeting was in 5 days, and he needed to start heading out immediately. When Saji Frahit checked his mailbox that morning, he was ecstatic to find a letter had been written back to him. Maybe the employer noticed how clean he kept his mailbox, which he had fashioned from an unused trash can. Maybe they heard how he had applied to dozens of other jobs across 3 other cities and admired his determination. He grinned and looked at the letter he received. The letter looked like this. Sajai, upon seeing the letter, he used the last of his money to purchase a compass and headed towards those coordinates. He wasn't sure how a job application from a city that far away had been accepted, but he was more than willing to move for it. Otto showed up a day early, walking along a forested trail. According to his coordinates, he just had to go a few meters west of the trail, but there was no building here, no chairs for a meeting, no people. Trusting the coordinates were right, despite his better judgment, he sat down in that spot and powered down for 24 hours. Bradley showed up 3 hours before the meeting started. He sat down next to the Warforged robot and waited patiently. Next to arrive, 15 minutes before noon, was a panicked Saji. He asked if he was too late, but Brad informed him that the meeting hadn't started yet. Arriving 1 minute after 12, Monsoon made the group of 3 into a group of 4. Otto then woke up. Amidst the quiet forest, footsteps approaching from the near west were apparent. The 4 looked over to see a dirty old man approach them.
He immediately waves and walks towards him and puts his hand out to shake.
Oh, it's good to see all... Wait, who is this? Bradley, Monsoon, Otto, I recognize you 3. Who brought a friend?
Oh, my name is Sagittarius. I can't believe you would send me a letter from so far. Thank you for believing in me. And he's still holding out his hand to shake.
So Lisa Amadan shakes his hand. Very... Oh my god!
Nice to meet you, Lee.
Did anyone else hear that?
I can
did
barely
not.
hear it.
I barely heard it. I didn't hear what they said.
That's gonna be fun. Okay.
I'm excited.
Who are you?
I am Otto.
That's not what I'm not.
I love him.
That's beautiful. He looks Saji up and down. He does not recognize him in the slightest. Is he with you 3?
Correct.
He is gay.
Monsoon stands up and pats Otto on the shoulder and walks over.
No, he's talking about Saji.
Yeah.
Oh, you must
He's
have
with
forgotten
us,
my
I
name?
guess.
My name's Sagittarius. Sagittarius Frahit. But you can just call me Saji.
Well, I guess this can continue with 4. That's fine. Well, I already know about you 3. As I said, I sent 3 letters out. I swear it was 3.
4. You sent me one.
Yeah, no, it's fine. 4's better than 3. I guess I'm older than I thought, and dementia might be kicking in already. I swear I sent 3. That's fine. I'm totally good with 4 people. I think, honestly, that's better that 4 people are here. Well, I guess I should tell you why I called you out here. To start, simply,
Did you fast week?
I'm sorry, Aiden. I can't really understand what the voice is saying.
Puny humans.
Okay.
I can hear that now.
All right. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Well, among people, there are sayers and there are doers. The four of you are doers, clearly expressing bravery and, most importantly, dedication. You have the capabilities to truly act on your word and make a difference, helping not only hundreds, maybe thousands of people, but helping yourselves as well. First, I should tell you why I chose you four specifically. Bradley, you've helped many people, from what I've heard. What you'll be doing here will be very similar, but you'll be with a group now. You can cooperate and be much more successful. I do not know why you've dedicated yourself to such gracious ways, but surely you aren't opposed to some teamwork, right?
Not inherently.
Oh, that's good to know. Monsoon, you've retired from invading and stealing, but surely that adventuring spirit hasn't faded. I've heard you live a modest life now, and money isn't necessarily a desire of yours. Not that you need any more anymore, but what you'll gain here will be far more valuable. I know I must seem insane to ask a former pirate to volunteer themselves to help society, but from what I've heard, you've become much more lawful and respectful.
There's nothing better to do with my time, so if I can help some people from when I once hurt them.
Otto, I've heard you've done a lot of things. Yeah. I've heard you've done a lot of things for a lot of people. I've only heard legends of all the masters you've served, but you yourself lack purpose. I believe this would be a perfect opportunity for you to continue working for and with others, but to fulfill your desires and create purpose for yourself. We did not hear that. You cut out.
Fuck you.
Okay.
What a pleasant robot.
This robot doesn't seem to possess the qualities you were attributing to him.
I can assure you, from everything that I've heard about him, he's powerful and very, very much a doer, like I
Fuck you,
said.
tiny BOI.
Okay.
It's cutting out.
It is, but I get the idea.
I have no clue.
His personality is a bit different than what I expected, but I'm sure his capabilities are no less than what I've heard.
I am Otto.
Okay.
I love him.
I should ask, you came all the way out here, Saji. It looks like it was very tiring for you. I admired the effort you put in to show up, but
Oh yeah, I needed to go to a new place, get a new adventure going. I've actually thought you'd know,
Fuck
but,
CD.
Okay,
I've
can you-
applied at many places. This is just one of the few letters I got.
well, could you tell me a bit about yourself, since I don't really know much about you?
Well, I am a scholar. I practice the finer things in life, looking for world experience wherever I can go.
Well,
So,
that's perfect then. Yeah, that's great. I
To learn.
can't believe I forgot sending a letter to a fourth person.
Hey, question. If you didn't send me this letter, who would've?
Absolutely no one.
Have you told anybody else about you sending these letters besides our group?
Well, I had to give the letters to someone to send to you. I guess they could have copied it to a fourth person if they had ulterior motives.
Then who
understand
did you
why.
give it to? Who are these folks that you gave the letter to have them delivered? If you are quite sure that you didn't send me this letter, then I have no reason not to believe you. But the fact is, I'm here now. I have no intention of going back to my hut in the forest.
Right, you don't have to leave.
But I want to see this. This screams trap to me.
What seems trapped to you? Do you think? I assure you, the postal
Maybe-
worker I gave it to, is
What company? Postal company.
I'm
Just a
not.
random one.
I'm not really sure. I just gave it to a passerby who was delivering letters already. I asked him to give some other letters to some other people, and I gave him some money to do it for me.
Noted. No, that's all.
Okay, shut up.
I begin to wonder if there is a reason I was never deployed.
I've heard a lot about you, four, and I think I need to tell you some about myself because there's a reason that I myself cannot do what I would like for you four to do.
You tell 'em.
A little over a decade ago, the region of Fagatha, the region we're in right now, was hit by several large natural disasters. A tornado, a flood, an earthquake, sinkholes, a terrible disease. Mother Nature seemed keen on removing this humble gathering of people from the globe. I won't drag this out. Long story short, these disasters were not natural. A force of evil, an elf named Fasach, was a powerful wizard who was concentrating his power on creating these disasters. At the time, I was a pretty powerful being myself, also a wizard, if you couldn't tell by my clothing. I tracked him down and fought him to end the disasters, and was both successful and unsuccessful at the same time. As for my main mission to stop the disasters, I was able to weaken Fasach to a degree that made him unable to continue his wrath. Unfortunately, though, he had a bit of a punch left in him. He banished me to this forest. I'm bound within the trail around it. I cannot leave, and I haven't been able to leave in a decade. Luckily, the forest is quite expansive, so I've had enough resources to survive these past 10 years, but the region of Fagatha is in a terrible state. It's one thing that they have to recover from the disasters, but another thing that I was unable to kill Fasach, and he's still out there. I have not seen any other disasters happen since, but who knows what he could be doing out there. That's where you come in, though. With the state that Fagatha's in, it's dwindling on collapse. Even a bunch of small, unrelated events could bring this region to its downfall. While I cannot leave, I can hear the passing conversations of people along the path. Apparently a new town has sprung up. No civilization had really touched southern Fagatha, but I hear that one finally has. Named Lewisstead, it's built on the bank of the western lake. I'm using a lot of cardinal directions in my terminology. I wish I had a map. But if you keep going along this trail, the town should probably be visible to your left. The reason I bring it up is because I want you to get familiar with a town. A new town will probably need help in some way, and while maybe going to some large settlement and calling yourself local heroes might make you a little crazy, a small town might be desperate for some helping hands, and you could build a reputation. Speaking of reputation, I mentioned that you yourselves would be benefiting from this as well. I should say, being a benefactor should be your main focus, but you will definitely be rewarded for your efforts. Throughout your lives, you may have heard of or even encountered people who possess impressive abilities. For example, Fasach and I are both far more powerful than the average man. It doesn't help that I'm stuck here unable to do anything, but what I'm trying to say is, along this journey, you will gain this power for yourself. Not this specific power, there are different classifications, but, well, to put words towards it, your level of capability will grow. We can even call it a level for short. As you do more to help this nation and have more and more of an impact, your level will increase and you'll be better equipped to have more of an impact on more society. For some, like Fasach, that impact was undoubtedly bad, but for some like me, the impact was good. I did a lot back when I was free. I was at 8th level. You four don't really know the levels in context, but 8 is pretty high up there. I've never even heard of anyone going past 10. I doubt I'm still as powerful as I was 10 years ago, though. So, you four are level 1. Essentially the same as everyone else, but you four have bravery and passion. You have what it takes to commit towards working towards a bigger picture, to go beyond normality. You can become heroes, and the region of Fagatha needs heroes. So go onward to... Actually, hold on. I doubt you'll face threats from the magnitude of Fasach, but there is wildlife out there. I think I need to test you, to make sure I'm not sending you to die before you can even get to Lewisstead. If you fail the test, that is no problem. I didn't call you here for your combat strengths. I can help you prepare. I just want to make sure you're ready. I'll create some dangerous plants to sort of simulate wildlife. I know it sounds weird that I'm trying to protect you and that I'm forcibly causing wildlife to attack you, but I'll make sure that none of you die or anything like that. If anyone even falls unconscious, I'll pull them out immediately and heal them. I have this situation under control, but if all 4 of you need pulled out and it's too much, I can call the plants off because I called them in anyway. It'll be fine. You can trust me here.
You are SUS.
Okay.
Stop calling the old man sus.
I mean, he isn't entirely wrong.
Well,
I pull out my quarterstaff, and I just hold it.
I can't think of one situation where you'd have to put our lives in any form of risk.
I swear, I'm not putting your lives at risk. This is to help you. If you go out there and you're unprepared for what lurks in this forest, then it would be my fault that you died. If you aren't able to defeat these, I'll make sure that I can get you better prepared before I actually send you out there. This isn't some sort of test where I want to try and push you to your limits and end up killing you. This is to make sure that you are in fact capable of going out there and you don't die before you can even get to a safe town. That's
Alright.
all that I'm trying to do.
That's a normal
all
sized
for it.
man.
They're plants anyway. I'm sure we can handle them.
I'm all for it. Wait, so what is it that we're fighting?
There'll be
Plants!
some plants. I don't
Well,
really.
where-
I'm not much of a botanist. I mean, we can just fight them here in the forest. I'm not much of a botanist. I don't know what kind of plants they are really, but I can grow some plants and you can fight them.
Your mom, the most foul of beasts.
Okay.
In that case, how about... I agree. I think we should fight these. However, I think that we should have 1 minute of prep time.
All right, that's
attacking
fair.
prep time. Once one of us fully attacks, that's whenever I think they should attack. Until then, we can do what we wish.
All right. Well, as
Maybe
long
I
as-
am. Electrical whirring noises, something breaks. Too strong.
Okay.
Oh, he's not having fun, is he?
As long as you all four agree to this, I know this isn't something that I planned. I didn't plan for you to come here and just get attacked. I just thought of this now. I have seen things in this forest that I've been able to defend because of my previous power, but I don't want to send you if you aren't able to handle it. Do you understand, surely? Do any of you object?
He'll do it.
Did it say ill?
I'll do it.
Does he start growing the plants?
Yeah, so the plants are
As
there.
As soon as I see the plants, I use critical analysis.
Cutting down voice synthesizer.
I'm just going to turn to everyone. Alright, I will attack first with my staff. Once we do that, everybody else can attack. But first, finish what you want to do.
What?
Or, yeah.
What? What?
Florence. Did you draw, like, literally everything?
I did draw literally everything.
Oh my god,
That's
dude.
so
I love,
effort.
I love your
Isn't it
art
like a
so
Plants
much. It
vs.
makes me
Zombies
happy.
thing?
No, it's
I
not
gotta
a.
say, that's really
Like a
cool.
pea
that
shooter?
you-
That's what it looks like.
So cool.
Also,
I mean-
hey, Ty, did you hear what I said about the turn order?
No, a lot of people were talking. Sashi does not go first.
Monsoon actually steps forward after Sagittarius says that.
Yeah, I guess.
Monsoon's not listening.
and Monsoon raises his hand and
Very frogs.
he's gonna go for the plant right in front of him. He's gonna hit with an Eldritch Blast. Plort.
Plornt.
Wow. That sucks.
So,
That's roll to hit.
yeah,
That's
okay.
a 7.
So, roll damage.
Man, what a test. Oh wait, no, dodge class.
Yeah, dodge
I'm
class.
assuming that's it.
Yeah, they have low dodge classes because they are plants.
Can't dodge.
So it
Can
takes
they dodge?
it takes half damage.
Okay, that's
so
okay.
it takes 5.
And then Monsoon steps back.
So now it is Otto's turn.
Does Saji have anything to say about this?
Sagittarius just shrugged, and he's just watching now. He has his arms folded, just watching.
Dude, that's so far away.
What if you wanted to be a melee fighter?
But then Tyler said 55 feet.
Okay, so they're actually 50 feet away?
Yes.
Then I'll just dash to there.
Sagittarius just laughs and just goes ahead and walks to right here. And then he ends his turn.
Brad wanted to dash to here.
Hey, it's a Plort's turn.
Yeah, the Plornt's turn. So first one is going to attack Otto because they have range. 17.
Oh,
Does that hit?
yeah.
Okay, 6 damage. Second one is obviously going to attack Brad. 16 hits at. He only takes 4 damage from that, I believe. 75% of 6 is not 4, but I think I'd round down instead of rounding up. So that'd be 4 damage to him.
Soon it's time to do stuff.
Monsoon turn. Monsoon turn.
Give me 1 sec.
Monsoon turn.
I'm gonna do an Eldritch Blast again.
Aight.
Wow. A busy. And then I'm gonna hit the one that's right in front of me.
Okay, yeah, roll damage. Okay, don't roll damage twice. I'm taking the first one since that was the first one. You do 1 damage.
That's okay.
I'll walk up to this bad boy. I'll use my halberd.
Alright, that's 9. That is half damage, so that is 5 damage.
Alright, Sagittarius is just gonna chuckle, walk over. Also, just to make sure, this one is the one that was marked earlier.
Okay.
Since it was the one right in front of him.
Yeah,
would've
that, I
marked
figured.
one. So he walks on over, and he's gonna take a good old swipe with his quarterstaff. Come on, hit. That hits, and
3 damage.
Looks
Wait,
like I
wait,
missed
I'm not
some fun.
Oh, you're not done.
next I'm gonna use Distracting Strike. Sorry, it doesn't roll again, but I just add
Next
a
attack on
1d
target is at advantage.
I just add a 1d8. It's in my maneuvers. Add 1d8 to damage. The next attack on that target is at advantage for the rest of the turn. Sorry. And it also takes 7 extra damage.
Oh, okay. So that is 7 damage total then.
I also add a 1d4 because I marked him, so add an extra 3 to it.
Extra 3 damage, so that's 1 extra damage.
What I'm gonna do is called a epic gamer move. I'm punching this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, I just realized it would have been much more effective to stay back and use my crossbow. It's fine.
Yo, we
Punch.
literally playing Plants vs Zombies out here.
I
19,
really
yeah,
hope
that
that-
hits. Roll damage.
How do I make it hit? There we go.
8. Nice. That's the first attack to do full damage, I'm pretty sure. This
Good
one
hit,
on top is going to attack Otto. It's a 7 to hit. I believe that misses, right? So then the one down here is going to also attack Otto because they have range. Does 9 hit? I can't remember.
It's above my 8 dodge bonus.
Okay, so what is your damage reduction? So you have 50%, so you take 2 damage.
I am bloodied.
Yeah, let's go. And then the one down here is going to attack Brad with a different attack. So this one, I keep forgetting you can actually see the stupid stuff I wrote. Florence was just a stand-in name, and then I wrote this description just for myself. You need to make a con save.
8.
You fail. Okay, you are
suck.
now poisoned, which means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and stuff.
This is fine. This is fine.
Wait, I'm actually gonna like move forward a little bit.
Oh, that's gonna
I'm
matter.
walking. Monsoon walks threatening to the plant and then rips it out of the fucking.
I
Okay,
don't think you can make it that far.
I'm gonna use my crossbow.
okay.
Use your crossbow. Let's see.
12.
Wow, that.
Yeah, that's still half
Holy
damage. Okay, 2 damage.
Wow.
Also, I'm not keeping track of ammo in this. You can just
Thank
use
you.
the crossbow whenever you want.
Alright. It's weird not having bonus actions.
Yeah.
I'll just attack
Yeah.
like normal.
Okay. That does 6 damage,
One.
and... Oh, now they're not in the turn order.
I'll walk here, and then that's my turn.
Are you like breathing down Brad's neck?
He's
Yes,
just
I'm
giving
a-
him moral
help.
support with his penis in Brad's ass.
You know what?
Roll for
Screw it.
sec.
I want to pull this damn plant out of the ground.
Okay, roll strength. I'm gonna let you do that. Roll strength.
That's genius.
No.
However, I can add
Oh,
a
hold on. Let me first do contested strength from it. Yeah, it's contested.
Ow. Ow.
Okay, but you also do get to roll an extra d4 because you marked it.
Yeah, because of my marking.
So you
You
do
suck.
successfally pick it up.
I
Imagine
rip it
rolling
straight
another
out of the
one.
ground.
and just
You rip it
barely
out of the
do
ground? Is there anything you do to it while it's ripped out of the ground?
I'm gonna chuck it. I'm gonna throw it straight at the old dude.
Why are you doing it, old man?
Let's see if he's able to catch it.
Okay.
Wait. Can I be able to snatch it out of the air? Because I think it's. passing
Okay,
by
roll
me.
dex. Roll
It's
dex.
passing by you, yeah.
That's not
God
enough.
damn it. Yeah,
Okay,
it's not
so
enough.
as
Don't
it
fumble the fucking plant.
goes near him, he vaporizes it in the air and he gives a thumbs up to you.
I clap.
All right, it's
Once.
Brad's turn now. Remember,
Go, Brad,
you
go,
have
Brad, go, Brad.
disadvantage now.
Paunch.
Punch.
7.
Oh my god.
Kill.
Yeah, that.
Brad is out for blood.
Okay, do damage. Roll
You
damage.
got
Yep.
plus
Okay.
5.
All right, it is now this plant's turn. This plant is going to attack the guy who just ripped another plant out of the ground. 12. What is that relative to your stats?
Dodge class. It
on.
is over my dodge class, but not over my armor class.
Okay, what's your damage reduction? Is it 25?
25.
Okay, you take 3 damage. Monsoon, it is your turn.
Monsoon. I'm Monsoon.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
Do
gonna,
your thing.
I'm gonna crossbow him.
Okay.
The same exact one I've been trying to. Wow, that's abysmal.
All right then. So I'm gonna have you. I want you to roll a D2.
Let's see which one of the
Doug.
One. All right, you end up hitting auto. Roll damage.
What?
Fuck you, Otto.
I
That was
rolled
what you
D2.
needed.
1 was up, 1 was missing up, and 2 was missing down.
Wait,
I've
who's
been rolling-
shooting?
You're just so
Blue
cool.
Are
person?
you serious?
Okay,
Wait,
so
Wait,
I'm
wait. I think that CJ should roll again. To see
I
if
was
they
about to
actually-
say yeah, you should roll again to see if you hit because
Yeah.
like
before
that
I
makes
roll.
sense. But yeah, you do end up aiming for auto because you rolled up, but you do need to roll.
Roll for damage again, or roll?
No,
for
roll
hit?
to hit.
Roll a hit.
Wow.
I assume that hits. Damn.
What is
That's
your
above my AC.
it's
That's
above-
above my AC.
above your AC? Yeah, okay. So that
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm knocked out.
so
No way.
seeing
So sorry.
seeing
I'm so sorry.
I just got shot.
Sagittarius stands there, mouth open,
And-
just staring.
Amadan runs over and grabs Otto and
Oh,
Pulls-
strong and fast right there.
he yeah,
Bulky man.
he grabs him, he brings him back up over here using a healing spell. I'm sorry to interrupt the flow of the video, but I just had to comment on how bullshit that was. No, not Otto getting killed by Nat 1, that was funny. But Amadan there, I did not think his process of saving the characters through at all. He just ran around 120 feet, picked someone up, and used a healing spell as a reaction at 8th level. Okay, time to go back.
I weigh like 3 or
Yeah, you
4
probably weigh a lot.
pounds.
This
and
is
he just dragged me over there.
He's
Yeah.
a strong old man.
well, he used his dash action.
Is that the end of Monsoon's turn?
I would
He
assume
stands
so.
there in shame.
And I
Yeah.
assume that Otto doesn't have an action unless death save.
No,
I
Otto
got
does not have
healed.
an action. Well, yeah, but also you were brought out of the fight now.
Dang.
Sagi's
Thanks,
turn.
guys.
Sagittarius instantly just runs over to Monsoon and slaps him.
Okay.
Monsoon backs up.
Oh,
Okay.
well, you gotta do
He's not
contested.
trying to get.
You have to do contested
so-
decks.
Fuck you.
Monsoon
Can I
backs
slap
up.
him
Success. Yeah, actually, what's a D?
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna let you slap back. I'm gonna let you slap him back. Roll, roll
What is
damage.
that tool?
What, you
How do I
got,
roll
just
this?
like,
Just
what's
roll a
going
Unarmed
D4.
on?
strike?
Yeah, an unarmed strike.
Oh.
Roll a D4.
Sagittarius immediately pulls out his quarterstaff.
Okay, you didn't already have it out?
I
Wait.
mean, he had
thought you
had
had
it
it
on his back to slap him, but now that you're fighting back,
Okay, you do take 4 damage.
I did.
Tyler.
Yeah, you're still at 7
wait.
for me.
Oh, I thought unarmed strike was like 1 plus strength modifier for.
I prefer the 1d4 for that. That's
Okay.
I think that's an
Also,
alternate
I-
roll thing. I just like it better.
Also,
Oh,
I
well, that
I have
kinda
11 strength,
Gates,
so it doesn't
knives,
matter.
and things. You know what I mean?
Oh, do knives only do a d4 of damage? Why
my
would you
bonus
use a
action.
knife then?
Because a punch is at 1 plus strength.
No, but why would you use a knife over a better one-handed weapon?
I don't know. I don't have a knife. I'm just saying, like,
All right, it's Brad's turn. Brad, can you do something?
For my bonus action.
Oh my God.
Sagittarius- I was trying
Actually,
to say
no.
it. Not my fault. You couldn't hear me. I
I'm
want
gonna be
critical.
cool.
Well, hold
I'm
on,
gonna be
hold on.
cool.
That's
Sadly,
why I use critical analysis on Monsoon. That's it.
oh my God. Okay.
what's happening? What have you done?
Why are you so big? Monsoon has said nothing about all of this.
I
I
mean, you
called
did
him-
just almost kill Otto, so.
I didn't mean to.
Then you immediately fought back whenever somebody tried to give you a well-deserved slap for, you
Yeah,
know,
because I
killing a
don't want to get
teammate.
slapped.
Yeah,
I
don't think
get
Otto
the
wants to get
shit kicked
shot.
out of you.
Bitch, I have 10
Tyler.
HP. Die.
I have
think it's
3.
funny that
Die.
Doug's character is like defending me, even though
Yeah,
I've been like,
bro.
making fun of him this entire time.
That's
He
real
hasn't heard.
broism.
It
I
is
stick
real broism.
normal-sized, man.
Brad, what are you gonna do?
I'm backing up, and I'm gonna do shoot. 17.
Jesus
That's-
Christo.
How are you rolling so well? Okay,
Don't know.
roll damage.
5.
He's dead.
So, Brad MVP for that fight.
Yeah, really. After a moment of calming down, I'm
Just
sure.
to let you know, before we calm down, Sagittarius is taking another strike.
Okay, yeah, you know, you
I'll
two
just-
finish what
exactly, I'll
finish
just-
what you're doing.
I was just letting you figure out what's happening with the combat itself, since turn order.
Yeah.
I think Monsoon has an action before me, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monsoon
I
does
think
have an
so.
action before, and then now I'm closing out of the turn order.
What are we? What?
If
No, Sagittarius is about rock you.
he pulled out his
Wait,
quarter
wait,
staff.
wait,
Monsoon is walking away.
Wait,
and
wait,
Okay,
that's towards
that-
the old man.
No, he gets an opportunity
Tyler.
attack.
Does are you walking away?
Yeah, he does.
Are you just walking away?
Yes, I'm walking away.
Yeah,
All
and
right,
he would get the opportunity attack.
all right.
if he's aiming
Roll to
hit.
attack.
Tyler.
23.
23.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And also, it's going to be adding on my distracting
Tyler.
strike.
What?
Me seeing this, I would like to
Oh.
charge Sagittarius.
How much?
Think
Do you
you're a
have
bit
enough
too
movement? You
late.
do actually have enough movement, but yeah. Okay, yeah. You
I was wondering if I could do it before the
I
thing,
don't-
I mean,
'cause
considering that
I
you
didn't-
just got back up, I don't know if the old man.
Well, I'm
was
pretty
like,
sure-
"Like
like a turn ago."
Well, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure he goes before even the turn order. So
Fair
I
enough.
will. I will actually let you intercept. Do a contested strength with Doug.
Alright, well, I'm also going to rage.
Okay.
take an
you
action.
didn't rage for the plants, but you're raging for this.
Yeah, as
You
a bonus action, I enter
Imagine having
rage.
class abilities yet.
Alright, and I want to tackle him to the ground.
Oh, okay.
God.
Well, contested strength.
Well-
All right. Well, he's able to successfully kablam.
All right. Well, for my turn, he's going to immediately try and kick him off.
God.
And also, my bonus action is marking him with the critical analysis now
God.
to get him off.
Okay,
Because he doesn't want to be
Leith,
tackled. I'm planning on walking away,
Leith
though.
Amadan comes in, and
Oof,
Can
I
I
rolled
walk
an 8.
away now without dying?
yeah, you can
Just to
walk
let you
away
know,
without
he
dying.
Yes,
kicks Otto
you're
off, and
welcome.
then he crawls
Thank
back.
you.
Leith
During all
Amadan,
this, by
Saying-
the way, I've been like carefully putting away my weapons.
yeah.
Does not give a single shit. I love him.
Leith Amadan runs over. Okay. That's enough, everyone. I saw what happened. It was clearly an accident. There's no need. Look, even Otto is defending Monsoon here. He knows it was an
Sagittarius
accident.
sticks up his middle finger and walks away.
All right,
Aw.
this is fine. This is to be expected. You've never met each other before. It was a heated moment, but importantly, though, you were able to successfully defeat the plants. I guess there's more pressing matters. The plants were less of a threat to you than you were to each other, but shut up. The point is, you defeated the plants. You were fine. You are absolutely capable of going out there and doing what you need to do. So I have some rewards for you. 16 gold. You can split it among yourselves. I have no need for money anymore. I probably would have given this to you anyway, but you deserve it, definitely.
Run
Yeah.
away, bitch boy.
Whatever you say, Mister. Fall down in a single shot. I thought you
It
were a
was-
warforged, not a bitch.
I don't think that was a single shot.
That was not a single shot. That was the kill. That was the killing shot, but that was not a single
Well, Sagittarius didn't see any other hits.
because he's dumb.
He wasn't paying attention. You know, because he wasn't in the back like a pussy like Monsoon.
All right. He wasn't done with his reward for you after just the gold because he has something else that he was planning on giving you in case you did fail. He had equipment to give you, and he decided to give it to you anyway because you did really well as a reward. There are different crystals that he has in his hand, a few different ones. You will all four. He'll let all four of you discuss it. You get to choose 2 of these to have. I'm going to put their information in the general.
Also, Monsoon puts a hand on Otto's shoulder and mumbles a thank you and a sorry.
All right. So these are the different ones. So each person, you can only have one because it's a crystal you have to wear around your neck. You can't wear more than one. These are the different options. So for the first one, you can choose a skill and just add 1 to it. The next one, you can just add 1 to your damage that you do. Just a permanent +1 to damage. The next one, you'll add 1 second to max. I didn't write that. I didn't specify. I think it was second to max for spell slots. The other one, you just learn a specific spell if you're a spell, and you only get 2 of these. Half of you will not be able to have them. You'll have to decide. And I know it'll be kind of hard to decide right now. I wasn't really expecting you guys to hate each other, but this is fun too. And then the last one is an attack specifically with a very high to hit value, but very low damage. It's essentially like an unarmed strike, but you get way more of a bonus to hit out of it.
Learning a specific spell, I assume it just does it have to be of your class?
Yeah. Well, actually, I can't remember. I wrote these like 3 months ago. I don't really remember. I should have specified. I feel like the learn a specific spell thing might have allowed you to do from different classes. Because I kind of didn't like...
classes then.
Been awake.
I feel like the non-spellcaster...
Well, no, you have to be a spellcaster.
Sagittarius just looks at the gems, examines them with his eyes for a bit, then turns around.
Wait, what did you say?
What's the gem called?
Crystal.
What are they called?
Crystals.
I'm gonna call it Crystal of Hit Good. That's what I'm calling it.
Crystal of Hit Good. Add Crystal of Hit Good. And then CJ adds the Crystal of Knowledge, I guess. That's a good name, actually. Crystal of Hit Good is better, though.
You just name them colors, like blue crystal, red crystal.
Because I didn't think of the colors.
Crystal.
They were all just, like, purple in my mind. For the Learn a Spell one, you can't really you can't unlearn the spell. For the damage one, if the need happens, you can pass around the necklace. If, for example, if Brad falls unconscious... and is stabilized, but like if he can't attack, someone else could take the necklace off of him and use it, and they'd be able to use it. It's not like tied to Brad now.
Hey,
did I say we're doing healing word?
But there's something else I would like
Your
to do.
wounds is better, I'd say.
Before we finish with these gems.
I am Otto. Otto needs no help from fancy gems.
He just wishes his teammates were better at aiming.
Things keep going the way that they're going. I might need all the help from all the gems in the world to deal with this.
True, though. It cut out so much, but I could barely understand.
I didn't understand at all.
Fucking noob.
I think Doug wanted to say something.
Is there any nice-looking rocks around?
I mean, there are pebbles.
Yeah, I'll grab a pebble. And that's it.
Okay. You can
I
add
wish I could do more.
a small pebble. So is everyone good? No one is objecting or bringing up any better ideas than have already been brought up?
See, I'm just really smart, so everyone agreed with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are very smart.
Hey, Leaf, you think you could patch me up like you did friends over there?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, same with me.
I'll handle both of you. So he uses a heal spell on both of you. So just some some just general heal spell because I didn't really
He casts 5th level heal.
he casts 5th level. Don't you get 5th level spells at level 9? Okay, I clearly sense, and I should have expected this, that you aren't cooperating well as a team yet. All I can say is to keep an open mind. All of you are here for the same reason. You're all. Are you speaking in a different language?
Everybody turns.
Hey, question. So, whenever he put away the gems, where did he put them?
Oh, he only had 2. I gave you all the options, but he only had 2 to give out, and I just wanted to give you the different options. I am curious. Was Otto speaking in a different language there, or did he just cut out at weird moments?
Yeah, he speaks Chinese at all times. Otto, the Chinese robot.
Hey, Otto.
Hey, Otto, Speak.
Hey Otto, order 10,000 paper plates. Yes, I am sure I want to go through with this transaction.
Alright, where do we go now?
Well, if you look over here, there's the trail you came on. I assume you all approached from the south. North of here is, well, we're in Fagatha now, but we're just in the very southern area of it. If you keep going, okay. If you keep, okay.
Is he speaking Spanish? Is it
It's-
Spanish? It sounds like Spanish.
I mean, it sounds like Spanish. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish.
I think he
I
said
speak a
Feliz
little
Navidad.
I don't think he said that.
Please, I mean,
Hungarian.
Hungarian. Why are you speaking Hungarian?
Otto, the Hungarian robot.
It'd be very cool if he didn't do that for the rest of the sessions. That'd be pretty cool.
Speak Hungarian for the rest of the session.
No, it was very funny, but like, please don't keep doing it. Anyway, if you keep going along, if you keep going along this trail here, it'll take you north. As I said, there's a huge lake to the west, and there's a town built around it named Lewisstead. That's where you should head after this. If you keep going along the trail, you'll be able to see it within eyeshot. I've seen the lake from here before. I haven't seen the town there. It must have sprung up while I was still banished here. But I know where the lake is, so you'll definitely be able to see the town. You just have to keep going along. Once you're there, maybe you can ask for a map to easily take you to the next place. I'm sorry I don't have one. I would give you one if I did. But that's where you should go, for reasons I said earlier, so you can build a reputation. And I'm sure they need help. That can be your first area of real help. What you did here, this was just to make sure you didn't die along the way. I wish you all luck out there, and I also wish you luck for not killing each other.
We'll try.
Please keep an
Not
open
good.
mind with each other. Mistakes happen, and you're all here. You're all in it together. There's no reason to attack each other. Just
So you're not
think.
planning on coming with us?
I can't. I'm banished here.
He literally said he was unable to leave this forest.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, I'd help people myself, but I can't and haven't been able to in a very long time.
What banished you, actually? Did you say?
Yes, I did
The
say.
elf man,
The elf guy.
Oh yeah.
whatever his name was, I forget. I'm
Fasage.
sorry. Fasage, the crotch.
Alright, so go kill Fasage. You got it.
Oh my gosh! I can save sentences in the thing.
Oh,
I can
that's
click on them
fantastic. You can have presets.
Yes.
Like, you can just write, like,
Yes.
yes, no, like, a ton of different things and just have them prepared.
Well,
Yeah.
you ready to go to the next
Or you
area?
could just, like, talk and not do the text-to-speech ever again. So, I mean, that's all I can do from here. I'm sure you will have absolutely no trouble getting to Lewisstead, and I wish you luck in helping the locals and starting to build your reputation. Hopefully, at some point, you can really make a big impact.
Thank you, please.
Thank you for volunteering to do this. I know it was hard coming out here with very little information on what you'd get for picking up this job. I hope with what you've seen and heard that it does definitely seem worth it for you, as well as worth it for the fact that you're helping so many people, or at least will be in the long run. Well, I bid you farewell then.
Thank you for bringing us together. Bye bye. And he
I
starts to walk.
really hope that together is more together than it was today.
Brad follows.
So,
On
your name's
screen,
Brad, right? What's your story? Seems like you've seen a lot.
Not much.
Pretty good story.
Does Otto follow?
We leave Otto behind, as it should
I
be.
am Otto.
So I guess that's a no.
Otto-
Monsoon turns around and goes, Otto, come on.
Otto really does speak Groot.
Hey boy.
Yes.
Otto
Come
is
here, boy,
dog.
come here.
I follow you.